Okay, hi everyone, my name is Noraisha binti Abdul Manim Sobri and I'm microbiology student. Today I would like to present to all of you about the genomic studies, and the title is Analysis of the Genetic Diversity of Influenza A Viruses using Next Generation DNA Sequencing. So, what is influenza A? Influenza A is an enveloped viruses that have segmented, single-stranded, and negative sense RNA genome. As we all know, influenza A viruses exist as a large viral genome. That we call as a quasi-species. So, what is quasi-species? Quasi-species is a proliferating population of non-identical but closely related viral genome in a mutation-prone environment subjected to continuous competition and selection. And the first man who introduced this word of quasi-species is Manfred Eigen as a theoretical model to study molecular evolution by mutation and selection in reproducing micromolecules. Okay, so the objective of this study is to compare the suitability of 2NGS method to determine the influenza A virus quasi-species diversity. So why it is important? Because influenza A virus can be used as a donor to generate egg-grown reassortant viruses for seasonal influenza vaccine production, and also this virus is genetically stable. So what we are focused on in this study is to compare the quality of the primary sequence data, the read length, the coverage across the viral genome, the method associated error rate, and the sensitivity of two modern NGS platforms, which is the Illumina MiSeq sequencing by synthesis and the ion torrent PGM semiconductor sequencing technique. So, the method in this study is generation and production of plasmid with tracer mutation, generation of recombinant PR8 and PR-mute viruses, plug assay, RNA isolation, RT-PCR, Illumina MiSeq sequence determination, ion torrent PGM 318 chip sequence determination, analysis of sequence data, statistical analysis, and also sequence data. So, now let's see the results in sequence read length, in silico processing of sequence reads, and so on. So for the sequence read length, as we can see, most of the result is which is show that for the for the Illumina MiSeq is better than the ion torrent PGM, because as you can see in silico processing of sequencing rates, the mean read length 211.78 on the Illumina MiSeq and 216.43 on the ion PGM after processing of the reads. And for the quality of the sequencing read also, as we can see, Illumina MiSeq is better than a torrent PGM. Okay, for the shopping of the sequencing reads and variants detection, sequencing of influenza virus sample, amplification of the genomic influenza virus segments, and also the de novo assembly of sequencing reads derived from viral RNA, mapping of sequencing reads, and analysis of the viral quasi-species. As we can see, for example, mapping of sequence reads for the Illumina MiSeq, a significant coverage deep near the middle of the NAP segment, as well as a deep around position 600 of the PA segment, and ion torrent PGM did not occur. So from here we can see that the use of Illumina MiSeq is better than the ion PGM. So what is the other challenging that they face when during this experiment is technically challenging to obtain high quality full length RT-PCR product that cover the complete segmented RNA genome of influenza virus, and also to distinguish between mutation that truly represent the viral genome diversity from errors introduced by RT-PCR amplification and NGS chemistry. Okay, so and from here also, we can see the de novo assembled PR8 and PR-mute sequence correspond very well to the plasmid-derived reference genome, and the ion torrent PGM had a lower false positive rate for detecting S and Ps. Another interesting observation is the lower coverage of the ends of the viral segments on the Illumina micete due to the transpose base fragmentation. So, the conclusion is, due to the lower total error rate and the higher sequencing quality of the read, we conclude that the Illumina micete platform is more suited than the ion torrent PGM for detecting variant species, whereas the ion torrent platform has shorter turnaround time. Okay, so that's all from me. Thank you.